Inside the inner sanctuary, I share meditations and activations. These aren't about emptying your mind or following rigid steps. They're living containers of energy that shift something in real time. A meditation in the sanctuary is a soft landing space for your nervous system. An activation is a spark, a doorway that opens you into a higher frequency, a deeper remembrance, a new possibility inside your own field. Together, they serve as tools to help you root, expand, embody, so that the insights you hear here on the podcast don't just stay ideas, but actually become lived experience in your body and your life. That's the purpose of the sanctuary, a place where energy, words, and presence weave together to hold your becoming. You can enter through the show notes. Welcome to Grounded is the New Sexy, the podcast where we flip the script on what it means to truly be attractive in today's world. Here, we believe that true beauty comes from within, and that cultivating a strong, centered inner world is the key to feeling free, empowered, and fully alive. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let's redefine what makes you shine from the inside out. Hi, love. Welcome back to Grounded is the New Sexy. Take a deep breath with me. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's arrive together here. Today, I want to talk about something that feels subtle, but is actually a massive nervous system milestone. And that's the loss of old stimulation. You might be in a season where your life feels quieter, or maybe you'd like it to. The intensity that used to drive you, the constant ideas, emotions, pressure, it's not there in the same way. And part of you might be wondering if you've lost your spark, or why do I feel bored? But what's actually happening is this. Your system is detoxing from stimulation masquerading as aliveness. The anxiety, the adrenaline, the endless to-dos. They have created a familiar hum, a background frequency lived inside for so long that silence now feels foreign. And this isn't disconnection. This is actually regulation. This is what safety can feel like before it's recognized as such. I remember when this first started for me, and when the drive that I once called passion began to fade. I seriously thought something was wrong, because for decades I was fueled by movement. It was always about the next idea, the next milestone, the next project, the next breakthrough, the next accolade. But then, almost like overnight, the energy went quiet. There wasn't any pressure, there was no rushing, it just felt like space. And at first, it felt empty. I kept reaching for the old hum, that buzz that used to mean that I'm alive. And it wasn't there. But in that space, I discovered something extraordinary. It wasn't that I had lost myself or become apathetic. It was that I was finally meeting myself without noise. So I want to speak to what's happening under the surface after I have reflected and embodied this feeling and this new way. So, when you live in prolonged states of survival, whether it's through stress or productivity, people pleasing, or even like spiritual intensity, your nervous system associates pressure with safety. It says, if I'm doing, I'm okay. But if I'm still, I might be unsafe. So when the system calms, that stillness can actually trigger discomfort. Your mind labels it as boredom or numbness. But your body is just adjusting to a quieter baseline. And it's a really weird feeling. It was really hard for me to describe and really strange to navigate when I first began feeling this. It's like moving from a city next to a freeway to a cabin in the forest. And at first, the silence roars. It feels wrong and almost eerie. But then slowly, you start to hear the subtler music, the winds, the breath, your heartbeat. This is integration. You are learning to recognize peace without mistaking it for emptiness. And you're no longer addicted to the chemical cocktail of stress. This is what reclaiming your natural rhythm feels like. So I want to take you on a bit of a journey to really feel the embodiment of this. If you are driving right now, save this part for later. And otherwise, if you are in a safe space to do so, let's do this together. Place your hand on your chest and another on your lower belly, and close your eyes. Take a slow breath in, and a longer breath out. Feel your hands rise and fall with your body's rhythm. Now imagine your inner world as a lake that has finally stopped being stirred. The surface stills. At first, it feels like nothing is happening. No ripples, no motion. But if you look closer, you'll notice reflections beginning to appear. Clarity forming in the calm. Whisper inwardly, I am not bored. I'm becoming clear. Let that land. Now bring to mind the energy of your old stimulation. The buzzing, the rush, the constant hum. See it like static electricity, gently dissipating from your field. It doesn't need to be banished, just released, like mist rising in morning light. Take another breath. And now notice the stillness beneath it. That quiet isn't absence, it's presence without effort. Whisper inwardly, I am safe in stillness. I am alive in calm. I let my nervous system rest in peace, not performance. Feel your shoulders drop, your breath lengthen. Let that silence fill you, not as emptiness, but as nourishment. You are meeting the true frequency of your being, unforced, unurgent, undeniable. Stay here for a few breaths. Let your body memorize what it feels like to not be running. As you return, carry this remembering with you. There is a difference between nothing happening and everything integrating. Sometimes the quiet is the work. So if you've been feeling a strange boredom or a lack of drive, or maybe even some dreams that felt really alive and exciting, and something you really wanted, now just are kind of feeling like they're falling flat. Maybe you're not disconnected. Maybe you're actually decompressed. This is what your next chapter sounds like when the noise drops away. This is your nervous system relearning the language of peace. Let yourself adjust. Don't rush to fill this space, because this is the silence that births true creation. When your body finally trusts quiet, inspiration returns, not as a jolt, but as a whisper that moves mountains. Take one last breath with me. Inhale the peace and exhale the pressure. You are not losing your spark. You are discovering its true voltage. Until next time, stay grounded, stay soft, and stay sparked. If today's episode resonated with you, I invite you to take this work even deeper with my free guided meditation. It's a simple, beautiful practice that will help you anchor into stillness and connect with the vast intelligence within you. You can download it now at christylittleartist.com/free-meditation, or you can click on the link in the show notes. If you try it, I'd love to hear how it felt for you. Send me a message on Instagram at christylittleartist and let me know. Thank you for being here, for sharing your energy, and for showing up for yourself today. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for joining me on Grounded is the New Sexy. I hope today's episode offered you a moment of clarity, a spark of inspiration, or simply a reminder to be gentle with yourself. True strength and beauty come from within, and every step you take towards grounding yourself and creating inner freedom is a powerful one. If you enjoyed today's conversation, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. It helps others find the show and join our community. And if you're feeling called to dive deeper, check the show notes to learn about ways we can work together on this journey. Until next time, stay grounded, stay free, and remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Take care. I'll see you in the next episode.